Prayer is another means. This one may surprise you. You think, well, prayer is a means for seeing? But it is. Prayer is not just directing our voice to heaven. No. It's also lifting up our eyes in faith to heaven. Prayer draws us upward. It draws us beyond the seen to the unseen. It glues our gaze on the one who is invisible, so that the absence of prayer, or prayerlessness, is really the perpetual gaze on what is seen. To be prayerless is to be one who is fixated only on the things of this world. Or you think of hypocrisy. Hypocrisy in this regard is lifting up the voice without lifting up the eyes of the soul. Saying words without the engagement of the soul. You should know this. You should know this from singing the Psalms, because the Psalms teach us that prayer is also a means of seeing. Psalm 25, verse 1, "Unto thee, O Lord, do I lift up my soul." Verse 15, "Mine eyes are ever toward the Lord." Psalm 123, "Unto thee I lift up mine eyes, O thou that dwellest in the heavens. Behold, as the eyes of the servant look unto the hand of their masters, and as the eyes of a maiden unto the hand of her mistress, so our eyes wait upon the Lord our God." Psalm 141, verse 8, "But mine eyes are unto thee, O Lord, O God the Lord, and thee is my trust." Or you think from the narratives of 2 Chronicles 20, verse 28, "O our God, wilt thou not judge them? For we have no might against this great company that cometh against us, neither know we what to do, but our eyes are upon thee." Right? This is describing a prayer. So prayer is also a way of seeing in that sense. And this, of course, alters then our focus in prayer. Because if the eyes of our soul by faith are chiefly fixed upon the Lord, then we're going to begin with and chiefly be concerned about the things of the Lord. There's a reason that the Lord's Prayer is divided into two, if you will, and that the first three petitions all pertain to God. The hallowing of his name comes first, right? Hallowed be his name, his will, his kingdom. These are the things. And then we come to things that pertain to us. That'll be reflected in our prayers. But this also helps explain, doesn't it, the nature of New Testament public worship. We worship the Lord in spirit and in truth. We speak about the purity and simplicity of worship, and it's seen in its spirituality. What's happening in public worship? In public worship, the transactions of the ordinances of public worship are taking place in the throne room of heaven itself. We come into not an earthly sanctuary. We come into a heavenly sanctuary where the high priest is, who is mediating on our behalf. And so in public worship, our focus is in that sanctuary and upon the one who sits upon the throne. And the angels, of course, come and they attend upon the public assembly of God's people, and so on. I mean, this is the antithesis of Roman Catholic worship, isn't it? With all of its truckloads of idolatry. Why? Because Rome, with all of its icons and paintings and, vestments and smoke and incense and instruments and all the other things that go with it, that worship pulls the eye in the exact opposite direction of what God appointed and intended. It pulls our eyes downward to the material, to the sensate, to the tangible, the earthly things of this world, whereas the Lord has stripped bare New Testament worship in all of its simplicity, so that all of the focus through the ministry of the Holy Spirit in these divine ordinances takes us upward, takes us beyond the mere facilities in which we read. If you need this reinforced, go back and read the entire chapter of Deuteronomy 4, where the Lord reinforces this whole point.